friend of mine. She's a good girl from a very good home. She had this mindset or perception that no sex except after marriage. Fine, she kept to it. This has chased most of her suitors away. Only one guy stood. He went and did the marriage introduction. Then was planning on paying the bride price. With the above moves, the girl believed that the guy was for real. And they had sex. Weeks later, the guy disappeared to nowhere. His phone was switched off until one day, she went to the guy's house and discovered another tenant living in that same room. That was when she discovered that the guy had traveled outside country for a greener pasture. That was a good news, right? But to my friend, it was a sad one. She went home, completely confused. Her parents got to hear about this and chased her away, just to hide or cover the shame. She was left with no choice. She left to an unknown destination. Then she met her old school teacher, who had become a school principal. She owns her own school. She took her in and gave her a teaching job. There she stayed and gave birth to her child. Years later, the principal son returned back from abroad. They were old friends. One thing led to another. They now became lovers, planning on getting married. Along the line, the previous guy came back from abroad too. What a drama. He was insisting that he wants to take the girl back and the child. All he was trying to do was to lure the girl back to his bed to take advantage. But she insisted on marrying her new guy. After the whole drama, she got married to her husband, the principal's son, and they were living everly happy. It's over 12 years now. No stories have been heard about her cheating or so. This is why I'm telling this story. I'm trying to talk about society's perception about single mother. Once you have a deep connection with a woman, or you've once had a deep connection with a woman, like you've once dated her, you can easily take advantage of her. Compared to a woman you've had a child with, there must be a deep bond there, a deep connection. So you can easily take advantage of her, but it depends on the woman in person. Just like the lady I told you her story. The guy came back and tried to lure her, wants to take her advantage again. But she insisted, being a single mother, because if it had happened, I know that the people will say, yes, that's single mom, that's how they behave. But no story of such have been heard. This single mom we are talking about can be your sister, can be your mom, it can be our sister. These women are victims of love. They are human beings like us. They deserve love, they deserve care. If you can't help people, don't destroy them. Help them to be the better part of themselves. Criminals are born while criminals are made. Thank you and welcome to this episode of Talk with Chooks. Carl, welcome.